Next month, the Census Bureau released the annual 2018 statistics for Port Miami and the other 450 plus U.S. seaports, airports, and border crossings. For a guy like me, it's Christmas in February. What have we already learned? What did we learn in 2018 about Port Miami's trade with the world? We learned that Port Miami would feel the impact of a trade war with China, its #1 trade partner, since all seaports charge vessels based on tonnage. Among East Coast seaports, only the Port of Savannah is more dependent on Chinese imports than Port Miami, and only 3 seaports on the West Coast, Port of Los Angeles, the Port of Tacoma, and the Port of Oakland, are more dependent on China. We learned that perfume is a $2 billion import business, and that Port Miami ranks second in the nation for these imports, the majority of which come from France. In fact, 3 of the top 5 are in South Florida, with Port Everglades at number 3 and Miami International Airport at number 5. Why? Cruise capital of the world on the seaport side. On the airport side, one of the greatest percentages of international travelers in the country at MIA, fueling duty-free business. We learned that supply chains shift. While medical device imports from Costa Rica increased sharply in 2018, it was really a partial rebound from a big decline the year before. What had happened? The Port of New Orleans and the Port of Savannah had captured some of that market share. We learned that in 2018, Port Miami's trade growth would be fueled not by China, but by the Caribbean Basin, by the Dominican Republic and Guatemala in particular. We learned that in 2004, 8 of Port Miami's top imports were apparel-related, but that by 2018, only 2 were. Nevertheless, Port Miami remains a top importer of socks, t-shirts, sweaters, and bras. We learned that a decade ago, Japan and Taiwan were top 10 import partners, and Thailand was number 11. But by 2018, the only top 10 import partner other than China was a new face on the scene: Vietnam. I look forward to learning more this year. This is Ken Roberts from Outside the Beltway and Inside the Numbers. Thanks for watching, and remember, trade matters.